right. Well, that being said,
See,
hello,
Fiona, I don't
everyone.
have that problem.
Brandon, you interrupted the intro.
I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared. I'm gonna get fired, and this is my first day.
All right, continue, Patrick.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Truly Imagination podcast. Today we have myself, Patrick Hollingsworth, Fiona Smith, and our newest member,
Brendan, the intern.
Yeah, Brandon.
I'm the temp. I just get them coffee. They came
Yeah, and there
on
was-
here after I blackmailed the producers.
And then there was too much bean in my coffee, so that's why you're here to answer for you. No, just kidding.
Beans.
Beans.
See, you know why I don't have
Beans.
that problem? I just get flavored coffee. I get maple flavored coffee pods.
Yeah,
So
but
no matter what, the maple flavor is gonna be perfect.
well, I was making my own cold foam because I'm tired of going to Starbucks to get cold foam. So I made my own.
And what we learn.
It's really good. I just need to add less bean.
Yeah.
We added bean
Bean there.
extract. We added bean extract to the bean juice. Coffee with vanilla is just bean times 2.
That's a good point. I never thought about it that way.
Anyway,
So
we should-
other than beans, what are we supposed to be talking about today?
so
Oh yeah,
today,
today.
today we wanted to hop on here as creatives because when the podcast ended, when it went on hiatus, there was a lot that didn't exist at the time, and now something that exists since the hiatus of the podcast is the blessing curse, not really a blessing, known as generative AI, and
It's a gift of sorts.
it's like a white elephant gift. You didn't really want it. You just kind of got stuck with it. And meanwhile, everyone else got great gifts. You're kind of just stuck with like a cast iron pancake making kit of a gift. Anyway, point being, generative AI has kind of taken over the world, and recently Amazon has started offering funding to people that want to create AI shows, and it has caused a lot of uproar in the art and especially the animation community. Yeah, that's basically where we're starting off.
Well, ain't that just a bit of shitty news?
Quite shitty news.
Oh, what, you don't want a TV show that's not been worked on and scrutinized by a human at all? Are you we're the crazy ones, clearly.
Yeah, clearly. We why would we ever want to watch an amazing show animated by people that worked really hard on creating and storyboarding and making sure they had good voice actors when we could watch things that don't move right with backgrounds that have way too much in them. You know, screw establishing shots and scenery and having things there for a reason when you could just blah. Look, it's a thing.
Well, so long as your brain is excited, it doesn't matter, right?
It doesn't excite my brain. It makes my brain angry. It fills my brain with rage.
But you feel some sort of passion, don't you?
I feel incredibly passionate whenever I hear holidays are coming, holidays are coming.
Oh, yes. That's the beginning of it all, a Coca-Cola commercial.
No,
Oh my
you want to know
God.
the beginning of it all was Marvel's Invasion, something like that.
It's that Nick Fury show. What was it called?
I can't remember what it was, but it was basically it's the Skrulls invading like the Marvel universe, and it follows Nick Fury. They had the show's opening was entirely done by AI, and they got like a huge backlash. I'm surprised nobody caught on like based off of that. Like, this is Marvel. They've gotten away with like doing how much up to that point, and it's like the second they introduce AI, they immediately like just got bombarded.
Yep.
Mhm.
And
Rightfully so.
recently the creator one of the creators, I believe, of the Book of Life, Jorge Gutierrez. He was about to do it, and then he got so much backlash that he pulled out of
I
the
saw
AI slop animation campaign. And it's like, yeah, dude, what did you expect? The people
Like it was
that
2 days after it was announced. Yeah.
yeah, they got people got so mad. People were so upset, but I mean, I kind of get it, especially when it's like he was responsible for like the movie The Book of Life, which is a very beloved Gen Z movie.
Well, I mean, it's
And
an especially detailed movie. Like, there's not a single frame of it wasted when it comes to
no.
detail. It's like really, really good looking movie.
And you also have that really great Radiohead cover.
But I'm a creep.
I'm a weirdo. That's iconic.
Like all the sad, like really just depressing songs have to be memed on. Like I hate the Batman for Something in the Way. Just because I like that.
In the way.
I liked that song before the movie came out, and now everybody's memeing on it. Something's in my ass or whatever. Sorry, that's a tangent. Sorry, tangent over.
The memification of music in movies. Another thing that I've also found quite interesting about AI is mostly the fact that like it has really just invaded every facet of every art community, which really fucking sucks. Because like nowadays it's like you have to Google whether or not a person is real in order to like if you should follow them or support them, because like you have like fake generative stuff on the internet where it's like a quote unquote small business, but in reality it's just not. It's confusing. And it's like,
yeah, it's an automated service of sorts.
yeah, like it's just or it'll be like a person pretending to be like a small business where it's like no one will buy your stupid bags, and it's like it's so obviously fake because you can tell when something
Yeah.
is AI, and you're like I understand a lot of people aren't savvy to it all the time, but it's like it's very obvious that it's not a real thing and it's not a real person, and it's weird. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable.
Like the thing is, I don't want to shut it away outright. There's a place for it, and inevitably it's like, well, it's already here, so it's not going to go away. It just
Well,
needs
it
to
can
be
if we
regulated to like
my thing
the
is
highest degree.
my thing is like it has its place, but my thing with people is like, well, it's just the future, so you just need to accept it. It's like, well, no, actually, I don't. I can just not use it. And
There's a
it-
centuries
I'm
and
gonna jump in
centuries.
on this right here.
yeah.
So, while I was taking music media and film foundations, we had this professor. I won't name him because obviously that would cause some issues in the community. We'll just call him like Bob or something. Anyway,
Call him Milton.
Call him what?
Milton.
Milton? Okay, that's much better. Milton says, I've been through so many like technological advances and such, and like people keep saying like, oh, this is like the devil's work for each and everything, and he says it's kind of the same for AI, and he's like, guys, like this is your future. Like you may not like it now, but it's gonna be the tool that you use, man. And we were all sitting in there grinding our teeth, and this was a teacher.
No, I get it.
College.
We had that too. We and obviously again not gonna name names, but like we had an assignment where we basically just had to make stuff with AI, and like and
Oh,
like
yeah.
just them talking about like look at like how you can do all this stuff, and it's like, yeah, I don't want to do that. It's like the Andy scene in Toy Story. I don't want to play
Want to
with you
play with you
anymore.
anymore. I don't think I ever wanted to play with it to begin with. Like, wasn't it like one of the things was just generate a voice
Yeah,
and
and
like
then
have it speak to you? And it's like, well, what can we do with this? Because this
I don't
it
want
doesn't even feel right
no.
trying to attempt like feigning a conversation with a robot.
Yeah, it was.
You ever heard of Cleverbot Evie?
Oh, well,
Oh my
see, that's
God.
just entertaining. That one was just really
see,
entertaining.
but this is, but it wasn't. It was entertaining then, but that's what this is what started it all.
She was definitely the catalyst for it, for sure. I remember that too. That was big in like, was it 2015?
Yep.
And people are
Goodness
like,
me,
yeah,
that's over 10
get
years
ready
ago
for
now.
get ready for the next
Yeah.
step, brother. And then like 2020 something, we're getting like just crazy. Like even like earlier on, like I remember I used AI earlier on, and you get these like weird, like sort of melding sort of images.
Yeah.
And
I
it's like,
remember.
yeah, this is gonna take.
Dream by Wombo.
I think so. Yeah.
I remember.
Dream AI, something like that.
I remember when I was when I like was first graduating from college from performing arts in 2022, PixArt was really popular because they had all those filters. You could AI filter yourself to look like an anime character or a Disney character. And I did that to make myself look like a JoJo character. And I look back on it and it's like, why did I do that?
Hey, you made me
Because you
look
were a
pretty epic
child.
in one of those pictures. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah.
I mean, all like as much as we look back and hate on AI, that was a pretty fire picture.
That was pretty funny. That I think I have that somewhere. I might send it to you. But the thing is like it was back when AI was in its infancy, and you can really tell by like the way the pictures look because they just have weird shit that shouldn't be there, fingers melding into each other, and you still have that kind of issue nowadays, but like it's getting harder and harder to tell, and that's what's kind of freaky. And what's even worse is like I saw something on the internet the other day. This woman, she wrote a book, like a romance novel, and she paid someone on Fiverr to do the cover art, and it was really she paid a lot of money for them to do it. But when the art came for the book came back, it looked very much like AI. A lot of her friends and family were saying it looked like AI, and obviously she like you don't want to like put that on your work, especially if you wrote it, because then people might think that it's a book written by AI. And I remember she shows the cover at the end of the video, and I'm like, oh my god, this person got scammed by someone claiming to be an artist, because it had those very like specific AI inconsistencies. Like there was writing on a chalkboard, but it wasn't writing, or like it was mathematical equations, but it was just squiggles. There was no like, it wasn't like actual mathematic equations. And there were human anatomy posters that were inconsistent, and they just looked wrong. And it's like, oh my god, this person got completely scammed by someone claiming to be an artist and got a completely generated book cover. And it's like, that really sucks, because like
That sucks.
because like imagine paying a lot of money for someone to make a book cover for you, and you get it back and it's just generated slop. Like if you can't, like even if you are going to do that, at least say it. Don't claim to be someone who's like drawing this shit like on your tablet or whatever if you're not. Like that's kind of gross in my opinion.
It's not even legal to do that, because like you like, because it's a publicly accessible thing, you can't really sell it because it's not your art. As well as on top of that, any art, I'll put in air quotes even though you can't see me, art that is made by AI isn't copyrightable. It's like that's it. You can't do that.
No, you can't.
And,
And
and even if she went through with it, like people are going to be able to tell. And if she was like an outwardly like say anti-AI artist, for instance, even if she did go ahead with it, like that would reflect badly on her. And it's like, yeah, like
yeah.
even without like just even if it was a good looking cover, it's still I would have to disclose that it's AI, like
And
legally, like that won't fly.
And the problem is like because of the connotations that using AI has, like it could have negatively affected this woman's book sales if she went through with using that cover. Like, are people gonna
Exactly.
buy something with an AI cover? Usually they're not, because unfortunately, when you create with AI, it kind of does reflect the quality of which you kind of feel like deserves to be given to the product, which is usually not great.
Like I would look at
Unfortunately.
it differently if it was, oh, I didn't have enough money to hire somebody to write art, so I made an AI cover myself.
Mm-hmm.
And like
But
maybe like down the line, oh, this thing gets sales and I can make an actual art cover of it. Like that
yeah,
sort of instance would be justifiable, but
not great, but at least it would be understandable. But no, this person actually commissioned somebody to make them a book cover title, paid them a lot of money, and instead they got back this AI cover, and the artist wouldn't respond when the person who wrote the book was like, "Hey, can I get like sketch proofs? Can I get like some kind of proof that this is not AI so I can use this in confidence? I'm not trying to insult you, but like I need to make sure, because a lot of people are saying that this has the vibe of AI. And it sucks that we have to do that nowadays, but unfortunately in this situation she was right to do so because it was AI. And it just
yep.
really sucks, because that also makes it so much harder for real artists to market their work in specific styles, because now you really have to make sure to push that, like, if your art isn't AI, that it's not AI, because people will people will steal stuff, people will take your work, it's bad.
Mm-hmm. And they'll
And
filter it into their own things.
mhm, not to mention the fact that now at conventions, it used to be, oh, this booth stole my artwork. Now it's, oh, this booth is entirely generative AI body pillows. And it's like, oof, I don't know what's worse.
That booth stole everyone's artwork.
That booth stole my AI girlfriend.
They took our jobs.
It's like when does anyone remember the guy who married the Hatsune Miku like AI,
Oh,
like way back in the day? It was like this little robot thing, and
what a lucky guy.
he married it, and then the company shut down, and then so did his robot, and he was really sad. I wonder what he's doing now.
He's on the bed. We have to pull the plug. No,
I think
sir. It's like, no, you
I
don't
think his
realize
wife
this
is
is a
giving him the
robot.
silent treatment, to be honest.
They got the Miku Miku divorce.
Miku. I don't know why even I'm not even gonna bother trying to sing that.
Miku Miku sign the divorce papers.
Is Miku considered copyright?
Yeah,
Yeah, she is.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Because she is
copyrighted by some sort of Japanese company. I can't remember.
The people that created the Vocaloid of Miku, I believe, have the copyright.
Yeah.
I remember. I know that. Who owns Miku? That's a great question.
Krypton
I'm pretty
Future
sure
Media.
some company under Sony.
Krypton Future Media. While strictly protected, Krypton allows fans to use Miku's character for non-commercial artwork and share original music through using her name, blah blah blah.
Yeah. So she is a semi-public entity.
Yeah, they're loose with her image, basically.
Yeah,
is
they're
what
not.
that is.
Yeah, which makes sense, because I think she's honestly one of the most popular non-human singing celebrities out there.
Well, yeah, but because they play it, you can see her pretty much everywhere.
Pretty much.
In
Maybe
fact,
the Chipmunks Miku song. Let's get a Chipmunks Miku song.
Oh God.
Oh my!
It's the same thing. If it's a Miku song or a Chipmunk song, it's the same freaking thing. You can't tell. They're the same picture.
No, one of them is a chipmunk made by
Corporate
using
needs to tell the
mocap.
difference between this picture and this picture.
They're
They're the
different.
same picture.
No, they're not. What do you mean? The chipmunks are fake.
Let's not forget that
saying
the
they sound
chipmunks
the
are
same.
voiced by people.
Yeah, one of them's voiced by the guy from Criminal Minds, which makes me laugh.
One of them's voiced by Andy Milonakis, and the other one's voiced by Ralph Finson.
And then Simon's voiced by Matthew Gray Goobler.
Which of the chipmunks do you think was getting better head?
Why Alvin?
Because never mind.
The children.
I am
know
not
that seems
incriminating
like an
myself on the
out-of-the-blue
first
question.
episode on this podcast. I am not doing this.
I know that sounds like an out of the blue question, but it's a viral meme that happened at one point.
Yes,
Oh
it
no,
is.
I'm familiar with it.
I remember
Okay.
it.
I wanted to
Although-
make sure that everybody knew so that I didn't look like a weirdo who was like,
Nobody on this podcast wants to do a chipmunk legally.
that's right. I am not a bestialic pedophile.
No, it's zoophilic.
Oh, well, whatever. I don't care what the term is. I'm not
On
it.
that note, Polo AI, can you generate me a chipmunk? Although speaking of, I actually while preparing for this podcast, I was actually looking through Instagram for AI stuff. I found has anybody seen that short film Pinched? It's that guy who's going through the train robbing people. I'll send it to the group chat.
Mm-hmm.
Is it on YouTube at all?
I think it was on YouTube. I'm gonna send it in the group chat, but basically it's guy in a trench coat going through a train, and it's all really sleek movements. He's walking past 2D
animated?
models in a 3D plane. Yeah, it's animated. And basically, yeah, he found the original image that he used to pitch it, and he put it through generative AI, and it's legitimately you see it just sap away all the personality and all the
Yeah, it's
just
so
vibes
weird.
of it.
It moves too. It's too I know this is gonna sound weird, but it's too smooth. It's not human-like the way AI moves, which I guess makes
Well,
sense.
see, here's the thing. If you show me the bottom one and I wasn't aware of the top one, I would think, okay, yeah, that looks pretty interesting.
Mhm.
But it takes away all the sharp details are all rounded out. It's
Mhm.
all the models that were deliberately 2D are now smooth to look kind of 3D-ish. So
Mhm.
every bit of personality in the original cartoon is just sapped away when you try to get AI to do it.
Okay, I'm seeing the video. I think maybe we'll throw it in afterwards just to have some visual.
Oh yeah, no,
cues.
I realized that was kind of dumb, giving you a visual thing. But if people who are listening know, just look up the short film Pinched and
Oh my god!
look into it. It's a great short film.
I just found the
Very
weirdest.
surreal.
I just found the weirdest AI account. It's someone AI generating a child, not in a weird way, just in weird content ways. It just came
Is that the
across
one
my
that
For You page.
replicates people?
I don't know. It's just this random curly-haired child that generates food into existence, and it's very, very easily to discover that it's AI.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
I didn't watch that show. I don't know if there's
Neither-
a scene where anybody generated food out of thin air.
Oh, but someone did generate a combination of a dog and a child into existence.
So it's
Oh, yeah, no, I remember that.
Like
That's-
a cat
Spoilers.
dog or whatever, but
Spoilers. It's been out for decades.
Hey, you never
if you don't know,
know.
the kid's a dog.
Listen, man,
That's
I
all
have-
the context you get.
I have gotten in shit for spoiling things that have completely like run their course, and people are like, no, you can't spoil it because I haven't watched it yet. It's like it's been out for 10 fucking years, Susan.
Honey, I
Iron
hate to
Man
break it
dies
to
in
you.
Endgame, by the way.
Snape kills Dumbledore.
No. Oh my goodness.
Same joke.
How
Those are some
dare
of my
you.
favorite
Two different
videos.
punchlines.
To be fair, one time I did accidentally spoil that Han Solo died to my cousin. He was
What?
really
My
mad.
friend spoiled that to me.
And it was really funny
What?
because I accidentally did it. He's like, you can't just tell someone that. That's like if your mom told you that Anakin Skywalker becomes Darth Vader. And it's like, yeah, she did that. My mom fully,
How
my mom
dare you?
my mom showed me Phantom Menace first, and I was like, "Aw, Anakin's such a cute little kid." And she's like, "He becomes Darth Vader," and I'm like, "What? No!"
That's
I found out-
impossible.
I found out because of the Lego games. And then I watched the movie. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. He was his.
I still watch
'Cause-
episode 3 and wait for Anakin to choose the good side. It's gonna happen one day.
You can make it canon in the video games, both in Lego Star Wars and in the Revenge of the Sith video game.
Nice.
Why was that for?
What was what for?
What was that for? Was that because I'm a nerd? Because I just know things? Because I like Lego and Star Wars? And
No, the
because we're
sad
getting
horn
off
was
topic
for
again?
was for hoping that Anakin would go to the light side. Which, speaking of, actually, this is a really good segue. Have you seen the Star Wars What If content that has been coming out of generative AI as a result of Disney's partnership with AI?
Yes.
Absolutely not, and I'm so glad I haven't. What the hell?
I saw that kind of stuff before Disney was even like I would see stuff like what if Padme sided with Anakin, and you have like these AI generated like photos of them with their kids, and it's like there's like one child off to the side. It's like that's just an AI fuck up right there.
You've
There's
got
this-
to be kidding me.
Yeah.
There's
Sorry, I
this
just saw
channel
an
that
image.
used to do like animated, like 3D animation Clone Wars style content on their channel,
Yeah.
but have since pivoted to using AI, and
Oof.
it's like
Oh no.
it's annoying because like for like now you don't know, at least for the ones that are in the Clone Wars style, if they animated it or if
Mm-hmm.
if they just decided to use a generator and call it a day.
Yeah.
Weren't they literally fighting robots the entire war? Like what the hell?
That's where Clanker.
Clankers!
That's where Clanker comes from, which is ironic.
Exactly. It's
That's
so
right.
dumb. It's so freaking dumb.
I'm on the side of the Republic, which is for democracy.
And no
That
AI.
Yeah.
There's a never has Star Wars been that insulted since like the computer generated puppeteering of corpses.
My favorite thing is when Hayao Miyazaki was shown AI, and the guy's like showing it to him. He's like, "Look, we can like create anything and 10 times faster." And like Hayao Miyazaki was like, "This is disrespectful to humanity. I am disgusted. I might even throw up." like he was so upset. Like, and this was like years ago.
Yeah.
This
No,
like-
I'm glad you bring him up because he's another one that I'm sorry to interrupt, but he's another one that's like really just adamant about detail. Like watch Spirited Away, then watch it like 10 more times. You'll get a different like viewing experience every time because you're noticing all these little deliberate things that AI is going to overlook because it's focusing on a core sort of thing. You can only hone it in on one thing.
Yeah. Also, I found the quote. He says, "I'm utterly disgusted. I would never wish to incorporate this technology into my work at all. I strongly feel that this is an insult to life itself. I feel we are nearing the end of times. We humans are losing faith in ourselves." And then
I love him.
and then when people started AI generating themselves as Studio Ghibli characters, he said, "Whoever creates this stuff has no idea what pain is."
I mean, he's right though.
Like
Which kind of pain? Are we talking about bread, or are we talking about, like, getting hurt?
we're talking
Well,
about
bringing it back to sorry.
we're talking about the pain of watching humanity die. As Miyazaki has, I love Miyazaki. He's so literal with it. He's very iconic. Literally.
Well, it's like he's like the Van Gogh of like our modern age, because Van Gogh had like a really troubled life, but he created a lot of vibrant sort of things from it.
And then Doctor Who brought him to the future.
You need to have the human experience.
I love that Doctor Who episode with Van Gogh.
Also,
such a good episode.
Also, speaking of Van Gogh, someone was AI generating Van Gogh's art to look more realistic, so they could see what he was really seeing. It's like maybe his art was what he was seeing.
You missed the entire point. If you want to see what he saw, you know what he saw? A goddamned hill. All he saw was a damned hill.
Well, you could literally go to the location where he painted it and see it at night, and there you go, Starry Night.
Exactly.
But it said that the way he painted is the way he saw it.
And also the fact that he was like really, really troubled, and that picture was like out the window, a fucking insane asylum.
Of his asylum, exactly.
Like it's like I hate when people, again, it's like when Miyazaki was watching this guy say, "Oh, it's gonna make things better and easier." It's like it doesn't make things better and easier most of the time. It just strips away any of the imperfections that we have, which in reality are what make art kind of mostly decent, is having imperfections.
I remember too, during like he was showing him the video, and he like, because it looked so weird, he's like, "Look how grotesque it looks." It's like, we can't come up with this. Look how disgusting and freaky this looks. It's like, yeah, it looks disgusting and freaky because you didn't want it to look like that, and it ended up doing that.
Exactly.
It looks disgusting and freaky because it's AI.
It's a congealed mess of glop. It's crazy to me. Like we came from not demonic, but like weird, messed up Will Smith eating spaghetti to Fruit Love Island, and I don't know how we got here.
That's a benchmark.
I missed
test
the good old days of Will Smith eating spaghetti after slapping Chris Rock across the stage.
It's the weirdest thing, but that is the benchmark for testing AI now, is how well can Will Smith eat spaghetti.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the benchmark is pushing it to do the most absurd thing possible, to where it'll now be able to present you with any scenario.
And it can present you with an actual video of Will Smith eating spaghetti, which is depressing. We didn't come far in humanity to, make the world better. We just made AI. And
this is awful lot of talk coming from somebody who's never eaten across from Will Smith's eating spaghetti while eating spaghetti.
If Steve Irwin was alive today, he would be really upset with this crap.
Ready for this whip?
All right, I've added a video that
peak AI Will Smith eating spaghetti back
a what?
in 2023.
Oh my god, and what the fuck?
Brace yourself, because only 2 years have passed, and 2025 AI dropped this. The jump
what am I missing?
It's Will Smith eating spaghetti. Strange.
Oh no.
Strange. It is so strange how it is. Ugh. I'm like Miyazaki. I have no words and I'm utterly disgusted. I will say though, the one of the only good AIs is Kane from Amazing Digital Circus. He's a good AI, but he was a character. That's the difference. He's an AI character. Like AI
that is different.
But he is an AI technically. So is Am and GLaDOS. So there are some interesting AI, but they're not AI. They're just characters.
I would say that's AI in the form of like a decision-making construct.
Mm-hmm.
Cyberdyne
Although-
Systems Model 101.
Living tissue on the metal endoskeleton. God, I need
That's-
to watch those movies again now.
Your foster parents are dead.
Yeah, you want to know why AI sucks? Because every single effect in that movie was practical. Arnold Schwarzenegger was driving away from a transport truck in a canal.
Yeah.
AI could
yeah.
never recreate that.
And there is a mistake in those movies. You can see in the shot before the windshield goes down, and then in the next shot the windshield's back up like normal.
Exactly.
So like, thanks James Cameron, you did a great job.
Damn it, we shot it out of all the James. Now it looks stupid.
James Cameron. Sarah
Which,
Connor.
speaking of, to be patriotic, he's Canadian.
Mm,
Oh, is he?
yeah,
I didn't
the
even
guy
know
who made
he was.
Avatar is Canadian, honey.
He made Avatar?
Oh boy. Oh god. Oh, I need
I've
to
never
watch.
seen-
Jim Carrey?
Oh jeez. I'm weak in the legs.
Patrick, have you heard the Tom Petty story yet?
No.
Is this okay? Wait. Is this at Blues Fest?
Yes, this is the.
Okay. So yeah, no. Who was it that you thought it was like? Was it Chuck Berry that did Free Fall?
No, it was. I
That's
thought it
a
was
solid
Steve.
impression, by the way.
No, I thought it was Stevie Wonder.
Oh yeah. That's just as funny. Because I'm imagining blind Stevie Wonder tumbling through the air. He has no idea where he is. He doesn't even have ground to stand on.
Free falling.
It would make sense. He would literally be free falling.
Because I feel.
No clue where he is in space and time.
And then there was then I couldn't discern the difference between Billy Joe Armstrong and Billy Joel, who Billy Joel.
That one is a little more understandable. To
Billy
be fair.
Joel.
Yes.
Billy Joel does Piano Man, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad we established.
He also said that we didn't start the fire, but you know.
Ah,
It was always burning since the world's been turning.
I didn't know he's saying that. I thought that.
It's basically him shrugging off responsibility for his generation, but whatever.
That's what Fall Out Boy did recently with a remake of the song with more modern lyrics, but it's funny because some of the lyrics just match up.
Yep. Also, what else was there? Was something else that oh yeah, I kept thinking that Dire Straits and Aerosmith I keep mixing them up as well.
Like they don't. I can't justify that. I can't. I'm trying to figure out a way in which those two bands sound exactly the same, and they don't.
I just keep thinking that Money for Nothing is by Aerosmith. I'm not.
Money for nothing and your chicks for free.
No. Okay. So here's how you differentiate. Okay, Aerosmith is cross-dressers. Dire Straits is making fun of cross-dressers. The
Well,
little.
no.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
No. Oh no.
It's a good song
no.
otherwise.
Yeah, except for that 3 times in the same verse.
Oh yeah, I forgot he did it 3 times. I thought it was 2. Never
No,
mind.
it's
Anyway,
3.
Move on from that.
Says it a
Let's
lot.
have
We're
AI
back.
write
We're
a
talking
better
about AI.
lyric for that.
This is a topic-based podcast. We're getting off topic. You can get back on AI.
We always get off topic.
That's the beauty of this podcast, is that the topic is actually off topic.
Exactly.
We should call ourselves the off-topic. Wait.
Wait.
It would be. One thing actually that was always like on my mind getting back into AI.
Mhm.
I'm a huge fan of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Now, I want to put this out there. I am not accusing the remake of being made by AI. I'm just saying, every single trailer that dropped, I posted a GIF of the guy from Dexter because I was completely sus about Black Flag Resynced. It looks uncanny in a way. It looks good, but it looks there's something there. I feel it in my bones that they just said, AI, make everything, just polish everything, and then it did. Exactly. That is me. Every trailer for Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. I'm watching you, Ubisoft. I didn't forget when you put Attack on Titan in your historical video game. I am on to you and your AI weirdo. Again, I'm not accusing them. This is just me going out full Alex Jones on Ubisoft because I just want our Canadian video
They're
game
turning
company.
the friggin' frogs gay.
I want our Canadian-based video game company to be doing right by the people.
Isn't it pronounced Ubisoft?
It depends on who you ask.
I've heard it either way, Ubisoft or Ubisoft.
Ubi
is like the European way of saying it. Ubi is like the North American way of saying it.
Ubi is a talking hand.
Well,
Ubi
that.
You know,
Point
Ubi
still stands. I'm sus of Black Flag Resynced, and I'm not paying $80 if this is just AI. Because here's the thing. I think I brought this up earlier. You have to tell people when you use AI in your product.
Well, a lot of people don't like doing that.
Exactly. It's like, when has that stopped big AAA companies ever? When has that stopped them?
Google is fully AI now.
Speaking of, I do want to mention one thing with relating to video games and AI. Microsoft disclosed that they were using AI in the Combat Evolved remake.
I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that.
But they publicly disclosed that beforehand. And it's relating more to the code and like other things than the actual like art part of it.
Like in that instance, I'm fine. It's the same thing with Expedition 33. People were like, "Oh, Expedition 33, they used an AI asset," and then you look at the AI asset, and it's like one texture of a rock. And it's like, okay, well, clearly they were just using that to like build off of, and it just stayed in the game files. Like, obviously, that's like the case. Like, I don't mind if you're using it for like a bare bones structure. Like me personally, I would like to learn how to code.
That's just a stupid boulder.
It's not just a boulder.
It's a rock.
It's Iraq.
It's no, we're not going to get into politics on this podcast.
It ain't me.
How do I get out of this?
To get back, I
can't get out of the YouTube
kind of
video.
want to learn how to code, and AI would definitely be able to help me with that. But at the same time, it's like it would take away the experience that a lot of other people probably had learning to do like the same thing. So
I
don't know.
remember when I was in high school, we had coding class. I didn't take it because I didn't want to do it, but my best friend did. And apparently they were all learning, I think it was JavaScript and there was something else that they were learning. I can't remember which other one it was. It was JavaScript, and then it was this one that had a name that was like a person's name, and I don't remember because I didn't give enough of a shit. But coding is hard, apparently, and it makes you want to shoot yourself half the time.
It's a mind-numbingly long process, and whenever I like hear people like, "Oh, I just use AI to do the calculations," it's like, "Oh yeah, absolutely, I understand that."
You have to be careful with that, though.
At the end of the day, you want to get from point A to point B. You still have this creative idea. It's just about how much you use it in getting to that idea.
The problem is that sometimes it miscalculates and then it fucks you royally.
Well, I mean, but what's the difference when you miscalculate and you fuck up yourself, and then it leads down to like 50 more mistakes? Because at the end of the day, that's what coding is.
Yeah, but at
And
least you made
on
the
top of
mistake.
that, if it does happen, you can tell the what's it called? I'll just call it the prompter. You could tell the prompter, hey, this is wrong. Can you fix it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Or at the very least, what I always do, it's like I always use it as like a bouncing off point. It's like, where can I find like information on this? Or can you give me a skeleton of like one thing I did was like, can you give me like a bare bones skeleton of a resume?
Yeah.
And then I fill in the details all myself.
Yeah.
Like I'm still making the details. I just need, like a rough draft of a thing.
Yeah. I remember what's
Like-
really funny is we had a classmate, and I won't disclose names again.
Oh my god.
However, it was really funny because he got really mad at me because we didn't get like a super high grade on an assignment, and he was at risk of getting a B. Oh no. But the problem was it was an assignment where we had to work with a student from another program and like help write out a script for like a thing we were doing. It was for the newscast. He wrote it entirely with AI. And I'm 90% sure we got that crappy grade because our professor ran it through the AI checker and was like, oh, this is all AI. Because he had that issue before where he would get not great grades in writing classes because he would use AI. And he would get mad. It's like, my paper was perfect. I went past the word count. It's like, yeah, because he used AI.
Yeah, I feel
Of
like
course.
people forget that when you copy paste off of ChatGPT, there's something in like the code when you copy and paste it into a document that remains there and is very easy for a system to check.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, It's the same as photos or videos. It's metadata.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you can, and
All it
college,
takes is a scan.
yeah, and college professors kind of have to do that because you don't want to be giving two people the same grade if one of them only did half the work, Like
Mhm.
that's, and like I get it if you really just don't care enough, then sure, but you can't get mad when you get a crappy grade when you didn't do any of the work,
I thought you were going to point to another specific instance, and again, I like the sly gossip with fake names. I love doing this type of thing. So we're going to call this person Bartholomew, and instead of the actual equipment, let's just say he was working on a weed whacker. Let's just say this is the kind of thing that's like physical, a very like physical problem that you need to fix.
Oh my god,
So,
yes. I remember this.
What does this fella do but take a picture of his equipment and ask ChatGPT, how do I fix this?
And not only that, this person, when we were learning how to use this software, he was the person that was teaching us how to use the software.
The prime expert on the weed whacker in this
I have to
hypothetical
say
scenario.
something. I have to say something. Like, I work in a shop, right? I do things like oil changes and such.
Mhm.
We have this new hire.
Uh-huh.
He uses ChatGPT to ask questions about the cars we're working on.
Oh dear.
Yeah, see, it's different when I do that and I'm in my own home working on my own car versus when you are being paid to figure this out.
It's like, what the
Well,
fuck?
there's a difference between using Google and YouTube. That
Yeah.
I accept you using Google and YouTube. If I see you using ChatGPT, I tell you to put the freaking thing down.
Put it right down. Well, see, I have a friend who's a mechanic, and from what he's like told me, it's like you can figure out most of the problems from a car by looking on the computer.
Yeah.
You don't have to AI. You don't have to AI it, but it'll give you like
No, you can literally just Google.
basically a scan of what's going on.
Not to mention
the
the fact
car.
that you can find videos on how to fix crap and how to check for crap on the internet, and it will
Hey guys,
show
Chris
you.
Fix It here.
But like that's the thing, and if you like, oh, I know how to use this software, and then you have to take a photo of it and send it to an AI. You don't even go to YouTube or the videos that we have on our Brightspace to figure out how to work this thing. What do you mean you're the expert in it? And to be fair, the thing that we were trying to use, it wasn't the correct one. It wasn't configured correctly. But you'd think an expert in this software would notice that it wasn't the right one, that it wasn't set up to the configurations, and like, it was insane. It was insane to witness this, and this was
he needed the bot to notice it for him.
Mind you, this was when Brendan and I were doing a final project that this happened.
Ah, very good.
It was,
We still did good. We still did solid.
yeah, we actually did get a decent grade despite our technical difficulties, but like, I don't know, man. Like, I like, if you get
Folks,
a crappy,
I'm just gonna say they're calling
Yeah.
themselves decent, but I'm working with people here who got awards for their
Oh.
work.
oh,
Oh boy.
but like it was like my thing is like people like complaining that they don't get perfect grades when they did everything right, and it's like you program something to do it right for you. And also that's not going to go down well if you end up in a profession where you need to write stuff and you need to be able to write stuff in your own words, because you're proving the point inevitably that, well, why would I pay you when you're just using ChatGPT? They could just use ChatGPT themselves. You're shooting yourself in the foot by depending on ChatGPT, because at that point, what's the point of hiring you when they could just use ChatGPT themselves, you know?
And how's ChatGPT gonna tell local news that just happened?
Yeah. It's and also like you really got to check to make sure that all this stuff is accurate, because AI will just make shit up. They will
And it
just
does tell
make
you
shit
that
up.
during, like, if you watch the thinking process, it will tell you, oh, I couldn't find this, so I'm making something up.
Yeah, like there have been people that will take photos of plants and be like, "Hey, ChatGPT, is this poisonous?" And it'll be like, "No, it's not poisonous. It's this." But turns
Eat it,
out,
eat it, eat it, eat it, eat
yeah,
it, eat it.
and
eat
then
it.
someone eats a poisonous plant because it didn't, like, it's just AI. Like you could literally, there are literally apps where you can take photos of things. It will analyze it and tell you what it is. You don't need ChatGPT for this. They literally have apps to make it's like for like people that are like into botany and stuff, to be like, what's this plant? And then they learn, and then it gives you actual factual information on it because it was made by people that are passionate about botany. But generative AI or ChatGPT, it's not going to know the ins and outs of whether or not this is dillweed or if this is some deadly plant that looks like dillweed. It's not going to know.
I know what we can call people who use AI for plants.
Mm-hmm.
Botanists.
That was me slapping my knee.
I didn't hear you slap your knee, but I
didn't hear it
appreciate the fact
either.
that you slapped your knee.
Well, the hurt is real. The pain is real.
I think the one thing I will say,
Is real.
the one
Shit.
the one piece of AI that I don't mind is the one that gets rid of background noise. That's useful.
Yes, Adobe Podcast.
That is useful. I will not lie.
I was gonna say that one Instagram page that posts a cat playing the banjo outside of his parents' house.
But it should
That
be
works
noted
too.
that the Adobe Podcast thing, while you might consider it AI, but it's also kind of just an algorithm, really.
No, it's
Yeah, I would
just a
say it's
software.
AI used to filter rather than create.
Create. That's the thing, and that's the difference. You're still like, and I've had people say, "Well, I'm sorry, but it's not. You should be doing it yourself." And it's like, no, like there's a
That's
difference.
like hours of tedious work.
Yeah, and half the time it will sound like shit. Have you ever tried to denoise on Adobe? It does not sound good. It sounds like you're talking out of
Yeah.
a fishbowl. Like I
Well, see,
will
now
be,
I feel like we're chucking stones from a glass house because that only applies to us.
but the thing is like it's different from just generating a voice and making it talk. You're still doing the lines, you're
Hmm.
still editing everything yourself. It's just a part of like the editing process. It's like running something.
Yes.
It's like running something through Photoshop, essentially. Like you're using quote unquote art, like it is different, but it's not. It's one of those things that are where it's not taking away the value of your work. It's taking away what is not necessary.
Yeah.
Like I'm still the one who recorded the voice lines. I'm still the one who put the voice lines into the editing software and edited them to music and sound effects. I didn't just make up everything in AI. It's just
Yeah.
I used a program that uses a form of artificial intelligence to get rid of something that doesn't need to be there. I don't need the hum of the radiator in the background of my shit. No
Mm,
one's going to want to listen to it. It makes it better to listen to. But generative AI is not, in my opinion, nice to look at or nice to listen to. You feel weird listening to it, and like it's void of like any emotion or creativity, where like if you're using something to modify your work, I believe that it is different, in my opinion. Like
This
I'm not
podcast is brought to you by Adobe Podcast, making your podcast sound great since last year.
it's actually been making this podcast sound great since Business Partners.
yeah.
Exactly.
Well, because that's just, but that's the thing is like, it's not like the problem is it's just AI has just kind of been taken and used to get rid of paying people. Like there's a really good quote, and it's from an artist, and she goes, I want AI to do my laundry and my cooking so I can focus on my art. I don't want AI to do my art so I can focus on my laundry and my cooking. Like,
Yeah.
Mm.
and that's the thing is like there is a place for certain things, but it shouldn't be taking away the ability for people to create. And I think the one thing that annoys me the most about art and AI is when people try and make the justification that, well, some of us just can't draw. And it's like, yeah, tough shit. It's like, well, I want to draw. Learn.
Get back to it, champ.
Like it's like, well, I can't edit music, so I have to use AI. Then why like you could just learn YouTube. You
No,
could learn on
what
YouTube.
they're telling you is that they value a program more than actual education, is what that person is telling you when they say that.
Because like I can't draw, but I still try. I still learn.
And I don't mean education as in you go to an institution and pay. I'm talking about education as in
Yeah.
you put in the work and learn.
Well,
You can
yeah.
go to an institution for free, by the way, if you're crazy enough.
Yeah. But
Oh my god, I just got a great idea. I'm gonna learn finger painting so good.
AI can't replicate your fingerprints, so therefore it is it is the superior form of art.
Exactly.
AI
Well,
also can't read cursive. So if you want to make sure AI can't read your shit, write everything in cursive.
Oh well, then
That's
my
why they were
teachers-
teaching
my
it to
teachers,
us.
My
Yeah.
teachers failed me then.
See, I
'cause
got
they
all
gave up.
I got all
They
the
knew AI was
cursive.
coming.
Yeah,
I got all the cursive. And everyone tells me they can't read my writing. It's like, you are AI.
Patrick, let me guess. It was only like a week of learning cursive, and then they never taught you again.
Yeah, I was picking it up rather quickly. So as a result, they ruined my printing, and I can't write in cursive.
I can't write print either. I have horrible print writing because I only learned cursive, and I still only write in cursive most of the time. And everyone complains. It's like, I can't read your handwriting. It's too hard to read. And it's like, well, tough shit. I went to private school. They teach you cursive. I will not change. I will continue to write cursive. If you can't read it, tough crap.
Well, no, I
Fiona,
wish
I
that was a
can't read
problem
what
I
you're
had.
writing.
What?
You go ahead first.
I said I wish that was a problem I had. Also,
And
neither of us can read what you're writing.
Yeah.
I don't
Turns out
know.
you've been doing a podcast with 2 bots.
Oh no.
I mean,
I wonder how
Uh,
long it is gonna be until the sex robots are created.
what do
Like,
you mean? How long?
What
They're
do you
already
mean how long?
here.
They've already been done.
I know, but when are they gonna be put into the? What are they gonna be put on the
Since Five
streets?
Nights at Freddy's 2, those things have been in demand. Okay.
Whore.
That's what they.
Whore. That's terrible.
No. No.
I'm sorry. I'm very good at wordplay.
But
I'm here all night, folks.
I'm gonna be interested what happens when that happens. It's like, what are they gonna come for the? They're gonna come for the exotic dancing industry? That would
Like
be terrifying.
you're talking about like actual like humanoid looking androids that fuck you, right?
Yep. They're
not
on the
there,
way.
but
They're
I
in
think that'll be
They're in development.
that'll hit
I don't
us
even
before
want
they
to,
have
I don't even
weapons.
want to look up robot sex dolls.
They exist.
will.
It's just they're not fully moving
it
and
right now.
sentient. Yeah,
Add it to the queue. Add it to the queue.
No, I'm putting it in an incognito window. Are you fucking kidding me?
It's like that one mission in Detroit Become Human when they go to the Android strip club.
Oh my god! Literally the first result: best robot sex dolls, AI sex robots. Are you fucking kidding me? They're everywhere. Oh my goodness!
Oh no.
He found
no.
one that he's interested in.
No. They have it.
Oh, they
Your
look
job is over with.
horrifying.
They have them on they'll make AI sex toys now. Crazy enough. Like they're like
No, that's literally what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like actual plastic robot women for $4,000 each.
So then,
You
what?
can
Like,
even-
are you playing with it and you're talking to Sydney Sweeney at the same time? Like,
Nah, dog. I wish these look like Sydney Sweeney. These look like my sister's Barbies, dude.
I
If
was
they
gonna
came
say
to
these
life.
look like my
I was very
sister.
concerned about what you were going to say right there.
What? what could I have said? I blame you for that.
I
you
thought
guys
you were
just
gonna
need to-
say it looked like your sister.
That's exactly what I thought too.
I was supposed
Well,
to be.
obviously, isn't gonna look like my Barbies. I didn't have Barbies. Okay.
It's not gonna look like
What did you have, G.I.
Mario.
Joe?
What'd you say, Pat?
Did you have G.I. Joe instead of Barbie? Huh?
I did not actually. I
you have
had
Bratz?
Bionicle and I had Lego.
Hmm.
Lego
So
my
far,
Ego.
neither of them have surrendered to AI. Thank God.
Do you think that G.I. Joe and Barbie was like the first Barbenheimer? Because you got military, you got Barbie.
Oh, absolutely.
The G.I. Joe and Barbie were just Barbenheimer.
But they made crossover figures at one point. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure you can look up G.I. Barbie.
Great. Now I'm gonna have to put that in the Google.
Military grade Barbie. Oh crap! My pop socket fell off my phone. There we go.
Are you recording this on the phone?
No, I'm not. I just have my phone here with me because I have to Google stuff. Which is-
I did
Which-
switch microphone. I did switch microphones on Discord about 50 minutes in because Audacity stopped recording.
Audacity
Oh,
likes to do
yikes.
that.
Oh, is Adobe still recording? Yes, it is. Adobe for the win.
How long is it till
yeah.
you stop having
your money
access to
back.
that? By the way, Brendan,
I have no idea.
because
You guys should stop getting access to it in September.
Perfect.
I won't because I never used my school one. The entire time I was in Algonquin, both times, everyone's like, "Why don't you use your school one? It's free." It's like, yeah, but I'm paying $180 monthly. Why would I use the free one when I should be using the one that I myself am paying for? Doi. Also, I have the full suite, not just like 5 programs. Of course, I'm
I
going
would say
to use
whatever
mine.
happens, I am gonna get Audition and I think Photoshop.
Why is
'Cause I
my
think those two come in a bundle. You were
What?
saying something? Why is my what?
why is my phone calling me?
It's AI. It's calling you.
Yeah, I would say we talked about AI for too long.
I'm honestly just gonna let that voicemail because it says maybe Fiona is calling, and that's
Maybe.
Oh, speaking of that thing that says maybe Fiona is an AI screen.
oh
AI screens calls now.
yeah, oh yeah,
I have
oh
to
my
deal
god,
with it at work all the time.
I was trying to find a product at Best Buy, and I was trying to see if they had it available. It was something for my computer. And I was like, "Hey, I need this thing for my computer." I call Best Buy to see if it's there, but I get an AI screen. It's like, "Please tell us what you are trying to call about." And I go, product availability. Please enter the SKU of the product you're trying to find." And it's like, "What? You want me to enter the SKU? How am I supposed to know
Yes.
the SKU number?"
The 25-digit number.
I mean, really, for me, being as I work at a Canadian Tire, I do know how to put numbers at least from Canadian Tire into a SKU because like it's just like 6 or so digits.
Yeah, but how am I supposed
Well,
to know the SKU from the online website? Does it have that there?
Some
It-
websites do, yes. They're like right next to the product.
So
I will
I'm-
grant you, yeah, some websites do, but you're never going to know that as a customer. You're going to know that as a representative, if anything.
also
Yes,
that would
exactly. I'm a representative, by the way.
also
Exactly.
that would mean they're expecting me to either scroll up to tap into the website to go back and then tap it into the keypad, or they're expecting me to have my laptop in front of me in order to type that in. And
Boomer.
I don't
You're going to let him get away with that?
also listen, I'm trying to read this voicemail that AI is trying to fucking deduce, and it says book an appointment with Dr. My First Fiona.
Okay, so they're probably talking about you.
No, you're their very first patient named Fiona. They just wanted you to know that.
I don't even know who this is.
It's a doctor, obviously.
I know,
Why don't
but
you
I
ask
don't.
AI who it is?
But it says it's coming from Dr. My Office, like Dr. My Office. It's like, what?
ChatGPT, who the heck is Dr. MY?
Bill Cosby, is that you?
Let me
I
one
thought
second.
AI, I need you to write me my rebuttal about how I didn't touch them people. Couldn't.
Oh!
What?
Oh, I think I know what this is about. This is a surgeon because my doctor referred me to a surgeon for carpal tunnel, which I don't have.
Dr. Han.
The AI trying to tell you, I'm a surgeon.
I am a surgeon.
Oh my god. I actually will have to call this person back because I'm in physio and I don't need the surgery.
Well done.
Got important life things to do. Well, you look at that. You were accusing him of being AI, and it was an important discussion.
I didn't know what it was because AI can't transcript things correctly. It just takes things and it doesn't make sense because it wasn't like it was their last name. It was
I
just
think
a
that's
really
a very good wrapping point right there.
AI can't transcript phone calls right. The end.
Hey, I need you to 3D print me a toilet so I can go to the bathroom without having to leave my room.
Computer.
Anyway. You want to do the outro, Patrick?
What did we used to do?
Don't look at me.
I don't.
Brendan, do you have the honors of coming up with a new outro for the podcast because you're new?
It's truly imagination. Truly imagination. We hope you learned something, because we sure did not.
Actually, that's
Why?
solid. I'm going with that. That's sticking around.
No,
Alright.
please. That sucked.
All right, thank you everyone for
AI
watching.
could never.
It couldn't.
AI, I need you to create me an outro for this podcast I was invited to. I want to impress the higher ups.
Anyway, like and subscribe. Check out our other videos. There will be a Niagara Falls vlog coming soon. I just need to film myself talking about it, and that will be on the channel at some point when I get around to doing it.
I need you to order me McDonald's stack.
Okay. Okay, that's enough.
All right.